Hello, Scorpio, and welcome. I'm Adriana. I'm a soul guidance coach. I help you choose growth and the healing of your inner roots. Today, I have an intuitive message for you about your path. This will look at your inner world and your outer world and the interaction between the two of them. My guides are saying to draw left to right, Father of Roots, Mother of Feathers. Fun cards already. Son of Feathers. Okay, a lot of people. And 10 of Roots, Wealth. Oh, wow. This is amazing. I have never gotten these two next to each other, so amazing cards. Just let's sit and look at this for a second, Scorpio, because there's so much richness in each of these cards. They're filled with things that just look so beautiful and feel so beautiful. There are things that are sustaining spiritually as well as materially and practically. And so I feel like this message for you is talking about really understanding the depth of sustenance and support that you have in the outside world. Okay, this is a very strong message. Wealth is the word on this card, and then Father of Roots. And there's everything you could need in this card. In fact, this one looks up from the roots. We go up to a spiritual gateway. And he's looking up, actually, in the same way. So he's kind of like this tree, but personified, shall we say mollified? Not mollified, that's a different word, but mollified. So he's looking up to really enjoy what he's accomplished. And the 10 of Wealth, the 10 of Roots, is that idea as well, that you have worked so hard to accomplish things. So this is about savoring the world outside of you, being in touch with everything that you truly feel deeply grateful for. So this is maybe putting a little bit of myself in this reading as an example. I call myself an honorary Scorpio because I have a lot of Pluto in my chart. But for me, sometimes when I practice gratitude, I have to confess to you that sometimes I don't totally mean it. And of course, I don't really get good results when I do this. But, I'll list things that I'm grateful for, but I really won't feel it. Or I'll be sincere in what I'm grateful for, but what I'm not happy about in my world overshadows what I am grateful for. And so, if this were my reading, I would be encouraging someone like me to say, no, you need to be sincerely grateful about every single aspect of your physical and environmental life, and everything, and maybe this part isn't physical, everything that gives you sustenance, be deeply, deeply grateful for, because that is the bridge between heaven and earth, that gratitude. That is how we bring heaven to earth, and that is how we go from earth to heaven, is this bridge, this portal of gratitude. Okay, so I just wanted to sit with that for a second. Let's look on the inside. Because like I said, we've got a lot of people in this reading. Son of Feathers going into the Mother of Feathers. Okay. Now this is kind of a little bit of a funny message here. Because usually in the tarot we go up in rank. It goes daughter, son, mother, father, right? But here I feel like the rank is a little switched. I feel like the son is coming into the mother, trying to say, hey mom, get the focus out of yourself for a second and let's look somewhere else. This energy inside, and I want to say this is the energy of soul, and this is the energy of self, of personality and ego. This soul energy is trying to get your attention. It's trying to say, stop looking so much at you. Stop looking at so much about what's going on with you and how you're feeling. It's that stop the self-involvement thing and look much bigger. There's something else going on that needs your magnetism. This card is about transformation. It's a little bit hard to see over the camera, but there's a white. He was originally a white bird and now he becomes black because of his proximity to the sun, the moon, and the stars. They were too hot for him and he got burned black. And he was in the middle of a very altruistic act where he was restoring the sun and the moon and the stars back to the world. And that in so doing, he was tarnished in a way. But it's more that he was changed and transformed. So there's a bigger energy trying to talk to you, trying to say, there's a big transformation going on. And you being so caught up in your world and what it means and how it's supposed to go and why you're dissatisfied with this. And it's using the magnetism in a wrong way. It's looking for personal gain rather than more universal gain. And so, Scorpio, what's going on is that you are this incredibly magnetic force. This is a very magnetic card. She's got all these men around her and she's like, yeah, whatever, I'll get some more. But they're all drawn to her. And so she is so powerful in her magnetism. And what does that mean? A magnet is neutral. It can be used by either side, by light or dark, good or evil, higher or lower. And when all you're involved with is your own desires, then that kind of limits what the magnet can really do. But what if you were using your magnet yourself for bigger concepts like universal peace, universal understanding, truly equality for all, whatever it is that you're feeling that the world could really use and the world could really need at this moment. Scorpio, you're the nexus of power for that to happen. You can call in these higher, bigger, stronger energies. And the funny thing is of course, since you're part of the world, whatever benefits everyone else will also benefit you. So this is both ways. It's the Ten of Roots card. Looking at what benefits the earth, so the self, and looking at what benefits the cosmos, everyone else. So it's not just looking at it from the ego perspective, it's looking at it from the bigger perspective of how will this benefit everyone? Okay, I have this desire. Could I see this desire benefiting everyone? Okay, if so, I'm going to ask for this huge desire from the universe. So you're taking care of yourself, but you're also taking care of others. I'm thinking this has to do with something planetary. I'm not sure exactly what, but there's something that's positioning the Scorpio energy to be incredibly, even more powerful than usual, Scorpio. So it's really important that you get yourself aligned and you get yourself connected because, you know, there's a light and a dark, right? And that would be okay to make whatever choice you're going to make. But it's also kind of like, if you had this great power, if you had this great ability, what do you have to lose by trying to help more than just yourself, by influencing just more than yourself, for the reason of benefiting everyone, not to get everything to go your way, although that would be nice. I admit it, that would be very nice. But this is a higher calling for you, Scorpio. This is light into the darkness, darkness into the light. So it is the Scorpio energy that is going to shift and heal the energies of this planet. And you are a very important part of this. Okay, I want to draw another card, and my guides are saying 2. More Roots cards. Son of Roots and the Enchantment card. So this is diving deep. I see this as a Taurus energy, but Taurus and Scorpio are also very, you're on opposite poles, so you're connected. This is diving deep and being very focused one way. Okay, so this is what we were talking about before with this Mother of Feathers card. Yes, you're diving deep into yourself, but make sure that you don't just get stuck in that tunnel vision, because there's an interconnectedness. This card is so amazing to me because we have one plant in the middle, And we have all different insects eating and being sustained by different parts of the plant. But we also have this lovely macrocosm idea by the forest. So that the artist is playing with perspective here, that there's things that are happening right in front of you, but then they also affect the big picture. And that is magic, enchantment, right? Now, again, don't ignore this. You've got the 1 and the 10. You've got the beginning and the end. To get to this part of connectedness and channel between earth and heaven starts here with the wonder and the delight that everything does feed into and connect and talk to everything else. Okay? So, okay. All right, Scorpio, I feel like there's more in this reading and I want to keep going. And I think I will, but if you don't have time, I think you've gotten enough. But let me just stay with these cards for a second. Okay, and they're telling me to hold this one up too. Okay, so look at what we've got, kind of the horizon of the earth, the inner world, everything that's happening behind the scenes, and then everything that's happening over the ground. Okay, so this is about influencing things behind the scenes, Scorpio, which is where, quite frankly, we like to operate. Behind the scenes, you're going to be influencing everything that is happening with this bigger energy coming through. Remember that roots are also healing. So this is the chance to really heal the world and heal anything that's still unhealed within you. And the last thing I want to leave you with is the love, the unconditional love, this pink up here. That the connections through everything comes through unconditional love. And you see his nose is pink? This little star mole, his nose is pink. So everything he senses, everything he discerns is through love. And it is through that channel that you will be the most effective and the most powerful. Okay, Scorpio, my guides are saying, all right, tie it up, wrap it up. So thanks so much for joining me for that. If you are curious to learn more about me and what I do and what I can help you with, what else I offer, there is more information in the description below, so I invite you to check that out. I'll look forward to seeing you right here next time, Scorpio.